So any company, you're going to go out there in the market, test the market, it'll tell you if it's good or not.
My bold prediction, someone's going to find another Adele or more than one Adele, and that could be one of you guys either being the Adele or working with the Adele, because that's a great vehicle to get your songs out there, is working with an artist, which we haven't really touched on yet.
And my prediction would be that there's more live music. I think there'll be some new fusion styles started worldwide, globally. I believe I don't want to offend anybody on this, but I believe that radio will be less radio, actually, and more internet, more digital, less and less, a little bit less radio. And like I said before, I think we're going to have to work harder as songwriters, a lot harder. No, that doesn't sound very doesn't sound like great news.
That doesn't sound fun or bold.
I love doing business. I don't know.
But it takes passion, really lots of passion. So, okay, so we're going to turn it over now. Who's going to be doing the, who's passing the mic around?
Were we going to do one statement from us at the end, or?
No. Okay.
So you got two of us on either side, so you just point out where you want us to go, and we'll run there.
Okay, we're going to take some Q&A from people. Let's see.
Hi. So earlier, your 3 ways to win. The third one was that it still acts as a demo for submitting to famous artists and stuff. Does that ever run into problems if the artist that you work with has already released it, let's say, like you said, on an EP or something like that? Once it does, let's say it gets picked up by somebody big, does the label come back and say, you got to tear all those EPs off the shelves, get it out there? Like, I've heard of little stuff like that, but do you ever run into that?
Well, again, chances are that the artist put it out and sold 7 copies and no one knows or cares. There is in Nashville, it's still a world where they put a song on hold, and it's precious that you have a legal right until it is commercially released. You can say no one in the world can sing my song, so you still have that control. You're right. Once it's in the world, if I want to sing your song, that's it. I can. But I've never seen it in terms of, it's never held back anything that I've worked with.
Yeah, me neither. And I've had songs recorded the same song by multiple major label artists. Never made a difference.
3 tries, none of them were hits.
Hi, you mentioned DIY industry, and of course this year at Namm, I'm seeing this in print, DIY software, DIY this for artists, and I can be honest, that scares me a little bit. Do you guys have reservations, or do you see that there are consequences with the idea of DIY? Because I'm studying music, I'm doing a Pro Tools course where I'm on level. I've been recording for 17 years and doing a certificate in commercial music business, and it's because of, like, say with the payment or the income, a producer will say, well, I'm not going to write with an artist. I want all of it instead of splitting, and I'm not going to do this because I don't want to share my money, so everyone's going to do this on my own. So then we all create these products for people to do everything on their own, and is that good? Are there consequences? We need teams, we need people. What do you guys think about that?
I think there's consequences with anything when you have amateurs. You know, if you go in, like most people self-producing, I've spent tens of thousands of hours producing records. Are you going to tell me you're going to go out there in your first 10 hours and you're going to make something great that's going to kick my ass? Good luck. You want to, you know, it's like if you're sick, you want the brain surgeon this is my second operation, or you want the guy that's done 10,000 of them. If I'm doing LASIK, I'm looking, how many of these have you done? There's a problem with everybody thinking they can do everything. If you're a great writer, find somebody who is. If you're not a great producer and you don't love it, you should only do with passion and love. That should be your focus. Because once again, we're in a world of be great. You don't want to be a general practitioner, you want to be a brain surgeon. You know, she's the girl that writes the coolest songs that you can dance to. If you can be that girl, you're worth more money.
So, yeah. So
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think that being able to find your own strengths and weaknesses is really important, and to find other people to help, like, supplement the areas where you're weak. I think nowadays people are afraid to, like, ask for help because they think they're supposed to do it themselves, but I think it is important to know, you know, where you have struggles or what you're not as skilled at, to be able to find other people to help you with that.
Yeah, because I'm exactly. I think you pose a great question because it's never something I would have thought of. You're not quite understanding the concept of do it yourself. And do it yourself doesn't mean you have to do it all yourself. Like Bryce is saying, if you're the singer and the writer, you connect with someone who's a great musician, you connect with someone who's a great programmer, you connect with a friend who does makeup and someone who does hair. Do it yourself is more about you as the artist being maybe in control of your destiny, but reaching out to include your group. You know,
maybe it's a wrong term. Maybe it should be manage yourself.
Let's take another question.
That's more what it means.
Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you for everything you do. I guess the one thing that comes to mind is the greatness. How do you identify with the greatness? We have different age ranges. How do you know that what you wrote or what you came up with was great?
Well, that's one of the great things is sometimes you can think something is great. I go, this is the best song I've ever written. Everyone goes, yeah, it's nice. Then there's another one I go, it's okay. Oh my God, I cried. You know, so you can't always know yourself about the quality of your work. But the greatness is again working, you know, crafting the lyric. One of the biggest problems songwriters have is they don't rewrite. It's really fun in that first, 45 minutes when you're inspired and you've got it down. You're all the way through the first chorus, and then you take, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom, and then oh, I'm not feeling great anymore. So don't, come back tomorrow. You have to be willing to rewrite. Every line, every chord, every melody means something. So you have to craft it. If you know it all is in service to the song, you should be in pretty good shape.
And I mentor at a school. You might want to consider something like that. I mentor at a school called songyou.com, and it's a really great place where there are songwriters who teach there and critique songs. And you can send. It's rocking. And you can send your song and get some feedback from some professionals who can maybe help you identify the greatness and what can improve it to make the greatness. Because again, I think Barry's right. It's really hard to tell from your own song if it's the greatest thing ever. I mean, we're all professionals, so we tend to write songs that are good, but are they the greatest? I don't know, and it's subjective too, right? What are they? There's some stuff on the radio right now that's #1 that I just listen to and go, really? So who knows?
And that's such a great conversation. I'm afraid though we're out.
Yeah, we're out of time. I would like to. I mean, we could keep going on, and it's just an amazing panel here. I just wanted to say, want to thank before you applaud. I want to thank first Namm for inviting us, and thank you, Bryce Hitchcock, Barry Coffin, and Michelle Weiss Maslin, Judd Friedman. And so let's give this fabulous panel
and the Thornton Fine, our moderator. Thank you very much. Will you be willing to take any questions? We have any time?
Yeah, we would love to meet with you.
So if you would, on the our far left here, if you would be willing to.
Yeah.
Again, another round of applause for our great panel.
May I ask questions?